Okay, so today, guys, we have a couplet, 3 rounds for time on this couplet. Our couplet is going to consist of a 400-meter row for our ladies and 500-meter row for our gentlemen into this, followed by 21 burpee pull-ups. Now, when we're talking about the burpee pull-ups, we want the bar to be about 6 inches above our fingertips for the RX. To order to maybe, if we don't have pull-ups, we're looking at maybe lowering the bar just a little bit to where we can do a pull-up into that, or even taking it into maybe jumping pull-ups with the bar shorter. If we're still not as strong, we can take that number from 21 to 12 on that burpee pull-ups, because we're wanting to finish the burpee pull-ups in 2 minutes or less each round, okay? Our stimulus for this is to finish in 15 minutes or less. If we're really strong at this, I've got a couple athletes, we might try to push to finish closer to 11. So obviously our goal here is to finish somewhere between 11 and 15. That's our stimulus for today, okay? Do you have any injuries or anything that might be keeping you or making you nervous about jumping pull-ups or rowing? All right. So we have, we're going to get into a nice rowing warm-up with some things in the middle of that. We're going to warm up and go over the burpee pull-up and help everybody find a station and a skill, a version of this today for the WOD. And then once we do the WOD, after the WOD, we do have a finisher today. So it's going to be a nice, strong core finisher to finish off today's workout, okay? All right, so for our warm-up today, guys, we're going to grab a rower, and we'll get started here in just a second. So grab your rower. Tally, you're cracking me up, man. All right, so for our row today, guys, we're going to go for a 250-meter row. Let's go ahead and make sure our rowers are turned on and turned to meters. I'm going to give you 3 minutes on the clock. First round here, we're going to go nice, easy pace. But what I want to focus on is keeping that back tall as we reach in. So don't round the shoulders. We're going to try to stay nice and tall and drive a little bit more through those heels as we do this row, okay? When you get done with your 250-meter row, you're going to get off and look at the clock. Give me 30 seconds of good morning. So we're looking at feet underneath our hips, keeping the knees nice and relaxed, and hinging at the hips with that flat back so we can feel that stretch through the glutes and the hamstrings, okay? So an easy 250 row, 30 seconds of good mornings. Then you'll rest the rest of that time. All right, 10 seconds here, guys. 250-meter row. Again, let's focus on keeping that back nice and tall, okay? All right, 250, pull with those legs. Nice, easy pace here. Hey, Lindsay, let's take those hands out just a little bit wider on there. There you go. I don't, every time, don't we? Every time. Good, nice. Nice pace. Good back there, Jane. Keep it up. Leah, try not to rush your return right now. Just nice and easy pace. There you go. Extend before you bend. Good job. Nice, Kayla. Good drive through those feet there. Keeping it in the heels. All right, guys, looking at the clock. 30 seconds of those good mornings. Feel that stretch in those hamstrings and glutes. Keep that back flat. You guys don't have to be so quiet today. Yeah, relax your neck. Keep that back straight. Good job, guys. All right, let's take a rest. For our next set here, you've got 1 minute rest here, okay? We're gonna do another 250-meter row. We're gonna speed that pace up just a little bit, so a little bit faster. On this round, I want you to think about that extend with the arms before we bend the legs. So let's try to keep tension in the chain. As we drive back, we're gonna extend those arms first before we bend the legs as we're speeding up that 250, okay? When we get done with that, our 30 seconds are gonna be up downs. Up downs, we're just taking the feet back and bringing them forward into this. We're gonna get it set up for the burpees. So what I want us to really focus on with our up downs is bringing the feet to our hands. So what I'm talking about is feet back, bring those feet right up to the hands, okay? I want us to try to work on that for 30 seconds. All right, we got 15 seconds, 250, let's go a little bit faster. And we're gonna focus on that extend the arms before we bend the legs on our return, guys. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good job, Stephen. Try to use those back a little bit more here. Squeeze. There you go. Pause at the back. Extend those arms before we bend those legs. Extend first. There you go. Touch and go. That's much better, Lindsay. Good job. Is that faster, Whitney?
Maybe a little harder.
All right, guys, 30 seconds of up downs. Again, we're going to focus on getting those feet close to our hands on that return jump, okay? Even if we step, you can step it that way, but trying to get those hands up. Easy way to do that, take the feet a little bit wider. All right, let's go. If you haven't already started, try to widen the feet just a little bit there, Stephen. Take them back, keep them wide. There you go. Trying to get those feet just outside those hands or as close to those hands as we can. Good job, Jane. Is anyone still sore from all those squats we did yesterday? All right, let's go ahead. We're going to rest this minute. Last set here for our general warm-up. One last 250. We're going to sprint it, so I want a fast pace. Let's get that heart rate up. Then we're going to take it into 30 seconds of burpees. Burpees are taking it all the way down to the ground. Again, I want to focus on trying to get those feet back to those hands. So when we're going with those burpees, taking the hands to the feet, feet out to the back, taking that feet right back up to those hands, okay? All right, this one's going to be a sprint, guys. Got about 25 seconds here to rest. I want a nice and fast pace here. Good thing about you is like none of them are going to be 12 inches over your hand or 6 inches. All right, 5 seconds, last round, guys. Let's get that heart rate up. And let's go. 250, let's think sprint. Don't rush those knees. Lindsay, slow it down on the knee. There you go. You can go fast without that. A little bit faster, Leah. You got it. Come on. Good job. go, Tally. Speed it up. Let's go. Sprint, guys. Come on, fast. That's a better pace, Whitney. Good job, Jane. Almost there, guys. Let's go. Good job, Steven. All right, guys. We've got 30 seconds of those burpees. Thinking about it, let's focus on that pace and breathing. I don't expect it to be sprint out burpees, but I want a nice, good pace here, okay? All right, and let's go. What, Jane? Oh. Good job, guys. Almost there. Remember, if we need to, we can step these back or step them forward. We got about 5 seconds. You're almost there. And stop. All right, good job, guys. Okay, so that's our general warm-up. We're going to move towards the rig now. So if you want your grips for the bar, let's go ahead and grab those.